The wind was cool and calm tonight, a big difference compared to the big and especially loud thunder and lightning storm my city had received last night. That didn't stop the Jin from standing in a small puddle on the roof of my apartment complex, lighting a cigarette with only the snap of his fingers. The Jin had decided to take on the form of a 40-year-oldish biker, sporting a leather jacket with a white t-shirt underneath, black jeans and boots, and a thick light brown beard with black sunglasses covering his eyes. He was also bald and had yellow-stained teeth. An odd choice, but one I didn't comment on. So, 3 wishes. That's it? I questioned. Yep, 3 wishes only, the Jin responded after taking a drag, smoke coming out of his mouth when he talked. But I can, wish for anything, right? The Jin took another quick drag. Well, no, not exactly. I got confused, and I guess my face showed that as the Jin corrected himself. You see, there are a few things I can't grant. I can't give you more wishes. I can't stick around with you forever, stuff like that. The Jin took a third drag. So, anyway, what will be your first wish? The Jin asked, looking out to the city. I thought hard about this. $1 billion, immortality, time travel, the secrets of the universe. I mean, so many things could be in the palm of my hands. But then I started rethinking about everything that happened earlier today. Now, today was the crappiest Wednesday anybody could ever have. My boss, Clive, has been acting harder on us recently, which is understandable. Tons of businesses are currently closed due to the pandemic, but the hardware store I work at was deemed essential, so we are required to stay open even through these times. Because so many places are closed, more customers walk into the store, which means more demand for what we sell. And because of this, Clive has been more of a pain in the ass than normal. To make matters worse, Clive doesn't even like me. At all. Not one bit. He goes out of his way to make my time there crap. But what happened today really took the cake. He yelled and screamed at me in front of not only my coworkers, but also the customers. All because he bumped into me while walking, and of course, he tried blaming everything on me. Even though Clive did what he did and we both hate each other, I still shouldn't have said what I said to the Jin. I want Clive Richmond to no longer be my boss. The Jin simply took another drag and continued looking out at the city. That's it. That's my wish, I clarified, just in case you didn't hear me. Yeah, I kind of figured that. The Jin flicked a cigarette down to the parking lot and turned to me. Well, consider your wish granted. By tomorrow morning, Clive Richmond will no longer be your boss. He smiled a creepy, weird smile, like he knew something I didn't. That worried me, even then. He cracked his knuckles towards me. Well, see ya, the Jin exclaimed. Wait, so how am I supposed to get in contact with you again when I, want my second wish? I asked. Here, just say Templar. What? Why do I have to say Templar? I asked, confused. Because it sounds cool and mysterious. Just say it whenever you want me, the Jin said before snapping both of his fingers, disappearing into a puff of dark blue smoke. I headed inside afterwards and went to bed. When I woke up the next day and looked on my phone, I freaked out and practically jumped out of my bed, almost slipping. Last time I was only 10 minutes late, Clive almost fired me. I'd hate to see what happens when I'm about 2 hours behind. I threw on my not-washed work outfit, brewed a small cup of coffee, and drove to work, expecting Clive to be standing outside holding a bloody rock with my name on it. Instead, what I found when I parked my car and got out was cop cars and police officers. I jogged over only for a female officer to stop me. Hey, what happened here? Was there a robbery? I asked her frantically. She ignored me at first. I'm sorry, do you work here? She asked. I nodded, only for her to sigh as if she was distraught about something. I'm sorry, but your boss was found this morning by your coworkers. He was bludgeoned to death with a wrench. What? How could anyone have done this? Why would anyone do this? That's when I remembered the Jin. I sped home to the roof of my apartment complex and screamed Templar. You rang? I yelped and quickly turned around, startled. The Jin appeared in the same form it did last night, taking out another cigarette and lighting it. What the hell did you do? I said I don't want him to be my boss anymore. I never said to kill him. Yeah, but you never said to not kill him, the Jin replied, taking his first drag of the day. Listen, man, you gotta be specific when it comes to this type of stuff. I mean, have you ever seen a movie? How does he know what Jin stereotypes are? Does he watch movies? That's not the point. Look, I want my second wish now, I demanded. The Jinn quickly took another drag. Alright, what do you want? I want Clive Richmond to be alive again, I said calmly. Really? You want that rude, utter piece of garbage to be alive again? I mean, come on. Of all the things you could wish for, your ass boss is what you want? The Jinn scoffed before taking another drag. This is going to sound cruel, but the Jinn did have a point. I mean, Clive was a rude asshole who treated me like garbage, but did he deserve to die? I should have said no, asked the Jinn to bring Clive back to life, but I was selfish and said, fine, leave him dead. There you go, choose yourself over punks like him. Another drag. Now what do I want? I thought about my options from earlier, but replaced them all with one. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I mean, probably because I thought all this Jinn crap was, well, crap. I finally said, I want my brother Todd to be alive again. The Jinn flicked a cigarette off to the side of the building like he did last night and turned to face me. Well, that's your final answer? He asked, smiling that creepy smile again. Yeah, that's all for now. Well, consider your brother back. Then the Jinn snapped both of his fingers and disappeared in the smoke again. Once he left, that's when I realized my own stupidity. I should have asked for my brother to come back in the condition he was before the car crash. Now he's probably going to come back as some sort of deformed, bloody mess. Damn it! I screamed. I just hoped the Jinn knew what I meant. The next day was the best and worst day of my life. My parents called me midday, crying. I asked them what was wrong, and they started laughing before telling me Todd showed up, alive, banging on the inside of his coffin, his injuries all gone. I quickly rushed over to the police station. My parents were already there. We had to wait about 10 minutes, but when we were able to see him, all four of us just stood there in a big group hug for about a minute. Granted, everyone was still freaked out since Todd died in a car crash 2 years ago. I wasn't, though, knowing full well how Todd came back. But that's when I got the call. Mr. Bickerson was sobbing on the phone. I've never heard him cry before that. He informed me that my girlfriend, Kathy, had died in a car crash. I dropped my phone and fell to my knees. Everyone in the room freaking out. Now I understood why Todd was all alive and back to normal. It came at the price of Kathy. She was supposed to be on a vacation, staying with her parents for a few days. Instead, now she's rotting away in a morgue. I told everyone I had to go and just left, everyone confused. Later that night, I went onto the roof, screaming Templar at the top of my lungs, some people walking below staring up at me. He appeared behind me, just like the last 2 times. I quickly spun around and tried punching him in the face, but my right fist went straight through his face, causing me to slip and fall. The Jinn chuckled. What an idiot. You double-crossed me, I yelled. Okay, calm down. I didn't double-cross anyone. It's an even trade. Your brother coming back means someone else has to die. Yeah, but not my girlfriend. Hell, how do you even know about her? I never told you I had a girlfriend, I questioned. Because I'm a Jinn. It's part of the job. I know everything about the person I'm trying to, help. I breathed heavy, trying to regain control of myself. Well, since you called me, I had to grant you your final wish. So, what will it be? The Jinn asked, giving me that smile. My final wish. I thought about it for a few seconds, trying to find a way where everyone is alive again and no one else dies. That's when the idea hit me. I know what I want, I finally said.